Hello Pisces, it's Crystal Raven coming to you with your August reading. This is general for overall for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what that means, you can go to, I think it's Cafe Birth Chart, or you can just Google free birth chart and go through the steps, and it will show you what all of that is and what your personal birth chart is and what that means to you. So we're going to just be working with energy. Okay, so we got to remember, number one, that we need to not shove something where it doesn't belong. If it's not part of our story, it's not part of our story. Number two, remember that it's all about choices, right? Like, the cards can tell you what's coming. It doesn't necessarily say what you're going to choose or not to choose. It can tell you what the energy is of this situation. So those choices are up to you, not me or any other reader. So please don't allow any reader to tell you. And sometimes my verbiage, sometimes I'm like, you need da-da-da, and I get into the energy. And it's not necessarily that anybody or any of us should tell anybody what to do. We get into the energy and we just start talking. But honestly, it's really nobody else's decision but your own. So, you know, live a happy life where you're not hurting anybody, and that's about it, okay? Also, don't get caught up on the gender of the cards, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into it, Pisces. Spirits that guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the words that you're going to give me today to help Pisces through this time, through August. Give some clear messages, ones that you know I'll see, ones that you know I'll pick up on, and ones that you know Pisces needs to hear. Thank you so much for using me and taking away the things that don't serve me, the towers that have come in my life, and everything you've given me because of it. Thank you, Lord. Okay, guys, this is your general overall for the month of August. Do one good shuffle there. Okay. Just one card, Spirit. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. 5 of Pentacles. It says turmoil. This, to me, looks more like just moving from one place to the next, maybe moving, and this could be in a very literal sense. This could also be in a mindset, okay? I'm getting it's a mindset. So 5 of Pentacles typically means, and I'll show you the card, typically means leaving one place to go into the next. That could be work, business, it could be anything like that. By the way, this is the Next World Tarot that I'm using, and I'm going to use my Gilded and my Spellcasters. So this, you could be thinking about a child, like if you make decisions, how's that going to affect your children? You could definitely be thinking about it's a stability thing. It's trying to change a stability now, whether that is a stable foundation of a home, a business, yourself. Okay, maybe going back, thinking back to when you were a child and what you wished for and what you wished would never happen in your life, you know? Maybe, you know, I don't come from anything like a lot of money or anything like that, and I've lived in places where as a kid I looked out the window like that and I thought, is my life going to get any better than this? And maybe you're just at another stage in your life where you're feeling like, is it going to get better than this? And that could definitely be what's going on. And some of you are taking it into your own hands and saying, no, I'm going to make my life better than what this is. Which is beautiful, beautiful. Completely changing the game and saying, no, this ain't going to be my turmoil. I choose what I build. I choose what I put my time and energy into. And I choose what conflicts I humor my time with and what conflicts I choose not to. Okay. Alright, Spirit, give me some messages for Pisces, please. Good. the month of August. Pisces for the month of August. We got a flipper. Pisces for the month of August, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces in the month of August. Well, we'll try it one more time. We got one card out. Okay. Spirit, give me some messages for Pisces, please, for the month of August. Thank you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So there's one fell down here. See this one? Alright, what we see. Alright, Pisces. Okay. This is what I'm getting. So, I believe that a lot of you have worked really hard to get where you're going, and you really are like, I'm following spirit, I'm listening to my intuition, I'm doing what I should be doing, and I feel like I have to battle everybody around me to just understand, you know what, I'm finding my own way, and that's fine. And you're kind of in this fiery energy, all right, where you're just like, no, I'm going to stand in my power, I'm going to do my thing, and all the things that I've been fighting against, let it come. Let it come. Now, you have this Knight of Cups in reverse, and to me, this is an offer that came into you, and even though you're the water sign, I believe you're taking on the element of the fire sign, the Queen of Wands, and there was an offer of love that came in, and you said no. And the reason you said no was you believe, like you knew that this person was just trying to like sneak away from like maybe a third party situation and not be honest with who they were with. And so you just chose not to humor that. And maybe because of that situation, you're having to change your residence or change your job, or, you know, maybe just, like I said, change your structural mindset when it comes to stability. You have your own stability, right? You got you. And that's what you got you. You don't need anybody sneaking away from anybody else to try to come to you because you're just the best thing since sliced bread in their eyes. You're kind of like, you know what? Look, I'm making decisions for me. And if that's not okay with you, then move on along, because I'm making decisions that are best for me and my interest. Now, what we don't see. Five of Pentacles, double confirmation. 10 of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The High Priestess and Judgment in reverse. And the Devil. Okay. So, first of all, I will say some. Oh, I'm getting a lot of different messages now. Okay, so for the ones that denied the offer, the love offer that came in, there is like a leaving of sorts. Maybe it's just leaving their house and saying, you know what, I don't care for you in that way. And because you're able to lay down all your 10 of Wands, you're able to just pick up a brand new passion and move forward. You're like, you know what, I'm never going to be put in this position again, ever. And it's like your High Priestess and your Judgment is upside down, because right now you're feeling like you like your intuition was off a bit, or theirs was. Okay, with this Devil card, I'm getting like, you know, I really thought Like, I thought that I would come out on top, and you are coming out on top, because here's the deal: somebody that is sneaking around and doing stuff behind somebody else's back, that tower is going to fall. You're making the right decisions and being defensive in the right areas, because you're standing in your power, and you're not allowing anybody to take that away from you. I think this is more just you're being really hard on yourself. It's like, maybe you had a little bit of fun, okay? Maybe you went on a sabbatical for like a week or so, or whatever the case may be, and you're just like, you know what, I freaked out, and me and the girls had to go have a weekend away, or whatever the case was, and it was like you didn't see it coming, and it, like, that tower hit you, and then you were just like, no, actually, I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need any of it at all. And that's the energy I'm getting right now. It's not necessarily that you are in any turmoil. It's in the fact of you're in a spot that you remember as being a traumatic experience. Like, maybe you're in that stage again where you have to find your own finances. You have to find your own stability. You have to, and this could be vice versa, guys, okay? Whatever the case may be, your foundation's now been broken, or theirs has, and they're having to fix that. And I feel like the energy is like, oh, screw that. No, I've been here before. I know what this feels like. I can start up over all by myself again, and I promise when I do this time, I will never be placed back in that space where I felt lost and didn't know what to do again. I'll never do that again. I'm going to clarify with my gilded. Yeah, Pisces, because you're coming up in reverse. I know it's like, I feel like you're beating yourself up where it doesn't need to be. We all have things that we learn, and things that we deal with, and things that we have to grow from. Okay? Queen of Wands came out, the Moon, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, so this cycle that you just went through, okay, it brought up stuff within you that needed to be dealt with, and things that you probably didn't want to deal with, but it did. It brought it up for you to where you could release all of that hidden stuff that you felt, all those childhood traumas, the childhood, expectations of life, all of those things, and you're putting those away now. And now you're just like, nope, I am standing firm. I have my passion, and I know what I'm going to go towards. It's very beautiful. It's like you Pisces, my daughter's Pisces, so I'm very imaginative, I imagine you guys could all be really great novelists, just and writing wonderful stories, because my daughter's such a great artist, and she could come up with these wonderful, fantastical ideas in her head. And I feel like some of that is at play here, and all of us have a fantastical part of ourselves, all of us do. And when we realize the reality of things, and we look at our surroundings and what we have fought so hard for, and then we look back at the things that we've had to deal with that maybe we didn't like about ourselves, it makes us stand even stronger after. And that's why you're standing as the Queen of Wands, just fiery energy. What's this? Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, please. Knight of Cups in reverse. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it was communication, all right. Eight of Wands came out. That's inward, outward communication, and it's very quick moving. This could, honestly, this could definitely be, yeah, it's an epiphany moment. Yeah, okay. And then you got Temperance out here. Okay, so you could definitely have some strong Sagittarius in your chart. There's Sagittarius there. There's Pisces there. Capricorn. At any rate, it doesn't matter the signs. This could even be you going inward in yourself and having a peaceful, patient time getting this lightning bolt of like divine intervention in your brain, right, to get you out of the repetitive cycle of what ifs, right? And you've had to be very patient with yourself, because you've come to learn some things about yourself, and you've come to learn things about others that really breaks your heart. And you're just like, you know, what's the point when it seems like everyone's out for themselves? And you are not moving towards anybody at this moment with any love like that. You're no, like, you're like, no, thank you. I don't, my new passion is not love. And listen, passion and love is matter of perception. Okay, you can go towards something you love that you have a passion for. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about romantic love. That's not on the forefront of your mind. You can be in a relationship right now, and romance is still not the forefront of your mind. I'm not saying you're in separation or that you're going to come back together. I'm not saying any of that. It's take it how it resonates for you. What is this? 8 of Cups, please. For my Pisces, 8 of Cups. Okay. Thought I was going to flip. Flipped back over. Yeah, okay. 7 of Swords. Somebody was lying about this 8 of Cups walking away from something. Or somebody was sneaking and lying to try to move away from you or somebody else. And it was like trying to be right under the nose. But you knew. You're a Pisces. You intuitively know what's going on. And that's you're not about lies. You're not. Tower. Thank you. This Tower. Tower, please. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles for the Tower. So, okie dokie. So, what this is telling me is that you or the person you're dealing with definitely had a decision, and it did revolve around like the ultimate security. Like I said, it was like, you're like, no, I'm walking away, or you're not going to accept this offer because this person was sneak-a-handily. Woo, Mercury has been jacking with me big time, guys. I'm so sorry. Underhandedly sneaking away from somebody else, and like, that's not how you want your, that's not your value system. Like, that's not how you want your legacy to be. And if you're going to build anything to where you're going to have your own, stability or whatever, you're definitely not going to do it with somebody who's going to be lying to somebody else to sneak away to be around with you. Smart call on that one. And it brings you to your own stability. It does. It brings you to your own stability. Yeah, this 8 of Cups with the lies, this was a decision that this person made to lie instead of being honest. They chose a different path than what you would have chosen. It's just what it is. What is this? 5 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. Yeah. What's this? Ace of Wands? This Ace of Wands. I think you're leaving, and all the burdens and all the frustrations, you're leaving it all behind to go work on what you love, what you know is for the highest good of the betterment of everything. Okay, you got the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. People do look up to you. People see your work, and they do believe that your work has merit. And you're feeling that now. So you're able to stand in that fiery energy, and you're just walking away from everything that's not happy, and and just burdensome, and you're like, I have value, I have worth, and I'm gonna go do that. And that's exactly what it feels like. I have value, I have worth, and I'm gonna go do that. This could definitely be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, and the judgment hasn't come in and set in yet. Who knows if that resonates right there? Okay, this is Ace of Wands, please. Another message that I was getting. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. This Ace of Wands has a lot to say, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. This Ace of Wands, you got the Hangman, Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles. This is the third Five of Pentacles. Not just the third five, but the third Five of Pentacles. 2121 on clock when I said that. Something is changing, and it's a monetary type of thing. It's physical, it's job, it's car, it's something. You're changing something up, and it doesn't have to be something bad. It just has to. It's a change, right? And you've been waiting in limbo to move away from all this confusion, this third party stuff. All this confusion, third party business. You're just done with that, because this is what you ultimately want. You just want somebody that understands you and you understand them, and you understand that that's what you want. So you have to leave what you're doing to get to that, because what you're doing is not bringing you the connection that you're really wanting with somebody. And so these offers that are coming your way, you're no, I'm good. I dealt with that part of myself. I dealt with the part of myself that thought that I had to be with just, whoever, because I was afraid to be alone, or, whatever. We all have codependency issues some way or another, but we've all had to look at ourselves too, and like I said, I'm not Pisces, but there's no judgment here. I have Pisces somewhere in my chart, and I've had to deal with those now I can't say it, codependency issues. I've had to deal with them myself, so I get it. But that's exactly what I see. You know what you can have, and you don't want nothing else. What's this High Priestess and the Judgment reversed? High Priestess and Judgment reversed. High Priestess and Judgment reversed. Okay. Well, now we have a true pair. And Emperor. Okay, so we started with the Seven of Wands, and over here we have the Seven of Pentacles. With the Emperor and the King of Wands. Okay. This is what I'm going to say about this. One of these individuals you have had a lot of time with, 7 years or more, and it's a good partnership. You've done well together, very well together, and it's okay. So one of you in this situation stepped up from king or queen status into emperor, empress status, okay, and is in a status of, I'm going to do what I can do for my stability, my sanity, my emotional health, all of those things, okay. And you've worked really hard, but maybe you got bored there for a minute, and you just, like I said, went on a sabbatical or something for a week. Maybe that's the significance of 7. For like a week you were just like, out your mind for a minute, but you came back and you're like, okay, wait a minute. Now, we also have 7 of Cups, so you got 3 sevens on the board as well. Okay, so what is it that I need to change in my life about me or what I'm doing or how I'm seeing a situation? And I believe that you're seeing the situation as anything that upsets my calm is not going to be a part of my life, and that's how I'm seeing it. What's this Devil, please? You're done ever being in a 5 of Pentacles situation again. You're done ever being put in that spot again. Like you feel like, no, it's either you're gonna do something like work for yourself if it has to do with job, or you're gonna get your own place or whatever. But for the Devil, what clarified the Devil was the 8 of Cups and the Devil. Okay, so that's crazy, guys. And the 8 of Cups up here was lies and a choice to lie. A choice to lie. And again, that's just not what you want. So you're choosing to go towards the things that your stability, you're happy, what you believe your family happy is. And you're not going to take any of the stuff that you don't like with you. Only the stuff that's going to make you feel better, that's going to lead you to your 10 of Cups, because the 8 goes to the 10. The 8 goes to the 10. Now you got 3 8s on the board as well. So 3 8s, 3 5s, and 3 7s. Okay, guys? Walking away from whatever does not serve you anymore, because your security, your inner peace is worth more. Alright, guys, I hope you got something out of that. I really appreciate all of you and all of your dear support. I do hope that anyone that is new, please subscribe. I love that support. I do. The more that I get people subscribing, the more I realize I'm resonating with people, and it really helps me out to do these readings, guys. So please subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell to notify you when I upload new videos. So that is the Pisces reading for the month of August, overall general. Okay, guys? Thanks. Bye.